Warning, this is a trap, and we're talking about a bear trap. Nvidia closed higher by nearly 9% today. Oh my God, what a snapback. And right now, the bulls are happy, maybe even dancing a little bit. That's right, go, Mr. Green Man. We got through a lot of economic data, and now we have more in focus. But look at the heat map. Wow, it's like green over here, and then everything else really sucks. In the last week, it's really mixed. Stocks do not know what to do. And now tomorrow we got a really important data point. We got Sugar Daddy Papa Powell, or we got I don't know what the other name is. It's not going to be fun. What's Jerome Powell going to decide? We have a really big day tomorrow. And then we have Tesla, Meta, Microsoft. That's three of the Magnificent Seven. Are they going to be magnificent? And then on Thursday, we got Apple. Wow, there's a lot going on. But please remember, we talked about weekly notes and what exactly we need, because Friday is going to be the close of the week and the close of the month. We have to be mindful of where we are at 4 o'clock on Friday. That is all that I really care about. Let's go back to the heat map and ask ourselves, why is big tech snapping back today? Why is Nvidia up 9%? And why is Apple, Microsoft, and the other gang with them? Well, it's like pretty simple. I don't know that the DeepSeek is really what everyone thinks it is. I said, I don't really like it. I think it's a really good way to pretend like that China's more powerful than they are. Why? Man, they deleted nearly $500 billion in market cap from Nvidia. Wow. That's nearly $500 billion. What did it cost them? $6 million. I got my Dr. Evil finger over my mouth right now. So let's have a look here and see whether or not the bears are actually trapped. The Nvidia pattern does provide some mixed signals, because after the bounce on the 50 MA here, where do we go? Well, we roll over. So I think it really depends whether this is real or not. DeepSeek warning, right? Security warning here. What? Why? Where's this made? Oh, it's Chinese. Oh, we can't trust it. Surprise, surprise. That's right. Exposes AI platform risks. Thank you to Eric who shared this. Thank you very much. I appreciate your help in getting me informed, because I can't be everywhere all the time. And thinking about this, we have a really big thing to look for here. So it's going to be basically our topic of the day, which we're going to talk about now, and then our plan for the day. Right now, we're just looking to see whether the inside bar breaks and which way that's going to be. You can see the note from yesterday. We're still looking potentially for an opposite move in the first and second half of the week. Let's go back in time now, because only on Sunday night, if we now look here to ES, what does this look like here? This is a snapback. That's right. This is ES. This is the E-mini futures. It trades 23 out of 24 hours, Monday to Friday, and starts on Sunday night. If I'm confusing you, let's just look here. So the note basically said, yeah, thank you, Eric, very much. Where's my note? Sorry, let's go back to here. The note said, will the one day progress to number 3, which basically means, are we going to get increasingly bearish? Remember, end of week and month is going to be on Friday. Look for an opposite move in the first and second half of the week. And then if I go to here, I basically said, failed breakdowns can be a bottoming pattern, right? I thought we were going to go down. Let's look and see what happened here. Well, we had an established low. Here's the ES low. So on Sunday night, here's the low we hit. So far, it looks like a hammer. Yeah, because that means dip buying. When we go down and rally back up, it means people bought the dip. That's what's been happening here. But now, if I just make sure I don't lose any of my lines, let's go back here. Let's go to SPY. Now, this candle looks a little bit different, Justin. I'm a little bit confused. The other one looks a little bit like a hammer. This one's like hollow, and I'm having a hard time seeing it. All right, let's do this. Let's turn it into a full candle. So now what you'll realize is that this is missing a lot of the price action. Why? Well, because this opens at 9:30. The futures open on Sunday night. Oh, so this one has different data. Yes. So please make sure you know what chart you're looking at, because when we look at a weekly chart on SPY, as of right now, this is like the bear trap. That's why I had it in today's video. Look, let's bring the lines back. And the bears were whining when I said, hey, bear trap's coming. Bear trap came, and I'm sure they're going to be complaining today. Just wait for the dragon tears, right? We'll grab them as lube. Why? Because we're going higher, baby. Bear trap. Whoop. Bear fuel. Love it. All right. If you could please consider smashing that thumbs up or subscribing to the channel, I would greatly appreciate that. Thank you ahead of time. So why was I looking for an opposite move? Well, because that's what the template said. It's a template. It's a roadmap. It's not a guarantee. Boop. V recovery. Okay. What are we doing now? Well, I don't know if it's a V recovery. It's only been 2 candles. But what can we do? We can go back to our plan. That's all we can do. We can make a plan. Which way? That's not what it was. I promise you I can type in English. Which way does inside bar break? Which means And is it going to be a fail by the end of the day or a pass? All right, what is it here? Oh, that looks like a back test of the 50 DMA and a bounce. You would be correct. That looks like a win. So it looks like we came down to strong support, tagged the 50 DMA, tagged the 50 DMA. In case you're not clear, that's what I'm pointing to now. And now what is it time for? Just do it, baby. Time to go up. If you remember, we have this gap in time here, which was at roughly 500. We went from 5 to 610. That's why I was saying potentially we could go even higher here. I have my template for the year here, which tells me that we could get to 695 by the end of the year, right? I was looking for 100 points by end of the year. Maybe we get there a lot sooner. Wow, that's like pretty soon here. Yes, it is. All right, so if now we understand where the S&P is, what do we need? We basically just want to see higher lows and higher highs. That's it. I also want to see what happens here as a reaction to this gap fill. If we now pop over here to QQQ, what's notable about this one? Well, we have a November high, and if we hide everything, what happened? We're closing back above our 50 DMA over yesterday's high. We're starting to get bullish again. Remember, gap downs are generally for buying. This appears like it's an expansion. The hollow candles tell me that. Closing at or near the high of the candle implies we're likely going to get follow through. But here's the part I don't know, right? I wish I knew the future. I wish I was Nostradamus. What I don't know is, first of all, what is going to be the news? What's Jerome Powell going to decide to do? Like, what do those fingers smell like? You smelling them pretty close there, right? One in each nostril. Wonder what they smell like. Man, I don't know. What's he thinking? What's he going to say versus how the market's going to react? And then during the Q&A, we had the first press conference from the press secretary today. It was interesting. I'll say that. So at 2 o'clock, Fed rate decision, 2:30 FOMC. And then at 4 o'clock, we got these mega caps. So that's why we're looking at S&P and QQQ. Remember, let's just pretend here. What if this is bullish and bullish too? It's going to be a huge day tomorrow. What if this is bullish then bearish? I don't know. What if this is bearish then bullish? I also don't know. What if it's bearish then bearish? Mega down. I wish I could tell you the future. Each one of these on their own has the potential to move the market. But what the prize is Friday at 4 o'clock. Let's now make a very clear plan here because I want to leave you with that in the next roughly minute. Let's go back here to a hollow candle. Why? We got a very simple template here. What are we looking for? So all we want to see is that we actually continue to go up. That's right. Look at the line chart. So as of right now, it doesn't really look like we're going down. I would argue we're going sideways, which is what I've said before. So for us to truly expand, pay attention to this pattern right now because it's one that I really care about. I talked about it on the weekend too. What is this? Back-to-back engulfing candle. This one's better. It's a perfect back-to-back engulfing candle. Right? Went from 380 all the way up here. So where could this one lead to? That part, you're going to have to subscribe to the channel or watch the video on the left. Thank you very much for tuning in today.